Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to dive deep into anomaly detection using a fascinating approach called the Gaussian matrix model. We'll cover what is this model is, how it works, and how you implement it using Python with some cool visualization along the way. By the end of the video, you will have a solid understanding of how to detect anomalies in multivariate data using this powerful model. So first, let's quickly understand the concept of anomaly detection. In simple terms, anomalies detection is the process of identifying data points that are significantly different from the rest of the data. These are outlier or anomalies. So detecting anomaly is a crucial in the field of fraud detection, network security, and industrial monitoring. So anomalies can be represent anything from the fraudulent activity in financial transaction to sensor error in the industrial machine. So the goal is to flag these anomalies to investigate them further. And now let's talk about the Gaussian matrix model. So this model is the probabilistic approach for anomaly detection. So based on the idea that the data follow a multivariant or normal Gaussian distribution, if we model our data as a Gaussian distribution, then normal data points are expected to have value near the mean, and anomalous data point will lie far from this mean. In the multivariate case, each features the data can be considered a dimensional, and when we model the data as multivariate Gaussian distribution, essentially a multi-dimensional bell curve. So let's break it down uh, how the Gaussian matrix model work in simple steps. First, they model the data with Gaussian distribution. For multivariate data, it means calculating the mean and covariance matrix of the data. Second, they compute the Malanovis distance, and when we calculate this distance for we calculate this distance for each data point. This distance measures how far a point is from the mean of the distribution and taking into account of covariance structure of the data. Finally, we set a threshold for the Mahalanobis distance. Any point that has a distance above this threshold is flagged as the anomaly. So this is the formula for Mahalanobis distance, where x is the data point, and this is the mean, and the summation of is the covariance matrix. Now let's jump into the core and see how we can implement this in Python. I will use NumPy, SciPy, and Matplotlib for this demonstration. So here we start by importing the necessary libraries, NumPy for numerical operations, Matplotlib for visualizations, and SciPy spatial distance to compute Mahalanobis distance. We also use make blobs from scikit-learn to generate some uh, random data. Now let's generate some data, and let me run this cell, and we'll create a data set with two clusters, one for normal data and another for anomalies. We generated 200 normal data points centered around 2.2, and we manually added 5 anomalies point around 8.8. So let's plot this data and to get some sense how it looks. So here the blue represent the normal data, and you can see these are the anomalies which we added. Now let's model the data using Gaussian distribution. We'll calculate the mean and the covariance matrix of the normal data, and then use this to compute the Mahalanobis distance for each point. So in this, we'll calculate the mean and the covariance, inversing the covariance matrix. This is the function to calculate the distance, and This one is to compute the distance for each point at each point in the data set. And we are also setting the threshold for anomaly detection. So based on the chosen quantiles of the distance. So this is flagging to 5% of the points as anomalies. So we set the threshold to 95th percentile of the data sets, meaning the top 5% of the data with largest distances will be flagged as anomalies. So after running this, we visualize the detected anomaly. Let's visualize, see if it's able to identify the anomalies. As you can see, this is the normal data, and the red one, which is quite away from the mean, are highlighted detected anomalies. And that's it. So using the Gaussian matrix model, we successfully detected the anomalies based on the well-anomalous distance. And this approach is simple yet powerful for detecting outlier in multivariate data. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.